Hello. Um, let's see here. Oh, some flickers going on there. Oh, what's that about? Ah. Anyways, yes, this is not my normal Amiga stuff, but it's my Atari 800 XL, and that is the first machine I ever owned, and I got it, rescued it from my parents' attic there not so long ago. Or well, I say not so long ago, it was a couple of years ago, and I've restored it, and now it's more or less working. I think it's maybe slightly glitchy, but it is working. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through a couple of my favorite games from back in the day. I do have a. Oh, let's see. I do have. It's basically unmodified. The only modifications I've done to it are I have fixed the S video out, or the Chroma Luma out, which means I can connect it up to my 1084 monitor and it gives a great picture with that. I've done a 5-volt modification on the PBI connector, but that's basically because I plan to do some hardware development for it, and yeah, that's for another day. And then instead of a tape deck, I have well, it's called the Biggest Dickus. It's from Lotharic, who makes a lot of Amiga gear and Atari gear, and a lot of retro gear. Very good. It's basically a floppy disk emulator, and so it runs everything from an SD card. So that is it. Now I'm going to be a little bit rusty on this, of course, because I don't use this nearly as much as the Amiga stuff. So all the things that go wrong in the Amiga streams are going to be 10 times worse now. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to start with is a bit of Spy Hunter. Now, of course, to do this, let me see. I don't think I can just reboot. No, this is the fun bit, because basically to clear the memory, you have to actually leave the machine off for maybe 10 seconds or something like that, which is kind of I kind of forgot about it, and I got it back. I was like, why isn't this stuff working? And it really does have quite a let's say a resilient memory, and basically you have to switch it off for about 20 seconds to clear the RAM, and then switch it on again. Now, to load some games, because this is an XL and it has BASIC built in, that kind of takes up a big chunk of the RAM, and it basically sort of acts like a cartridge in the machine, and a lot of games don't like that. So to start up the machine, you actually let's have a little look at it. There we go. There she is there, and there's the Biggest Dickus here, and it's kind of like he has a couple of floppy emulators, but this one comes it's very nice laser cut plexiglass top on it, and it has a bigger screen than the other ones, and so it's quite a nice one. I don't know if it's all that popular, but I like it. There are sort of cartridges that you can get instead that kind of work in a in a similar way, but can load anything as a cartridge, and so I think a lot of people go for that instead. But I like this one because as well as doing a bit of development and stuff, I can save software to disk and things. But yeah, that's it. So yeah, that's what I was saying. To load from disk, you put it in a disk and then boot the machine, and if you need to disable BASIC, you hold down Option. The problem is, of course, that you can't put in a disk with no power, so you have to turn on the machine, put in whatever disk you want on the Biggest Dickus, and then turn off the machine, and then turn it on again, and hold down Option to make sure that you don't get BASIC. And that beeping there, that is the beeping from the drive loading. And that's us. Now that little OSD thing will go away in a second, hopefully. And this is the thing, I have all these games original on cassette. I have loads of games, because I didn't really know anyone who when I was growing up in school who also had an Atari. I didn't really have anyone to pirate games from, so or to copy, to back up games or swap with. So basically I bought all my games pretty much, which is kind of, I suppose, unusual for back in the day. But I did get a lot, to be fair, from my uncle, who also had an Atari 800, and yeah, so that's it. So like I have all these games on cassette, but obviously I'm not going to be loading them now. So what I have here instead is basically cracked versions that I downloaded for on disc versions. So some of them look slightly different to how I remember, like splash screens and stuff. But sure, let's go for this anyway. I actually really like this now. This was one of my favorites back in the day. And you'll know it, but it's slightly laggy, but sure, it'll be fine. But yeah, basically the idea is you're driving along, shooting the bad guys, trying not to crash, but you get free lives until the timer at the top runs out. So you can see it there, 900 and something. So yeah, free lives until that happens. And just let's see. Now, and yeah, basically you drive along, and if you see a truck like this, you can drive into the back of it, and that'll give you a bonus weapon. Now, of course, because that's a smoke screen, of course, because we only have the one button joysticks, we've got a problem when we use the extra weapons and stuff like that. So how they handle it in this game is you use a joystick in the second port to use the second weapon. So I've got a second joystick here, and that's an oil slick. Oh. Let's see if we can get him with something. We did. Yeah, there we go. There's the oil slick working well. And of course you're supposed to avoid killing the civilians. But yeah, there's a couple of fairly nasty cars that come along. There's also a helicopter that comes along at some points, and at certain points the bridge is out and you have to go into the water, or you turn into a boat. It's a similar story. I think this is feeling a bit laggy, but I don't want to say too much about that, because I don't want to blame it for my terrible play, because yeah, I'm going to suck at these games after a long time. Okay, so bridge out, detour on left, so I have to go this way. Sometimes it's just an optional thing, but yeah, torpedoed in the back. And the islands are a bastard in this, because they just kind of sneak up on you. Oh, it's actually kind of hard to control. Now I've missed my turn off to go back onto the road. Oh, my timer's nearly out. Slow. Ah, lads. That's my last free car, or whatever you want to call it. Boat, amphibious vehicle. Oh, I got free life because I passed 10,000 points. Just in time to smash it into an island. Oh, and here's the helicopter to drop bombs on me. Excellent. Oh, no, that wasn't it. That was no good. That was it. Now, to be honest, that is horribly laggy. I should have tried this earlier. But what I am going to do is I'm going to set up my 1084 monitor. Just 2 seconds, because that's the only way I can do sort of a dual screen out on this thing. Because at the moment I am playing it through OBS, and it's just far too laggy. So let's get back in the bud now. get some cables for this. Now, let's see. Chroma and Luma. Oh, the whine of a CRT. Oh, isn't it lovely? Oh, you probably can't hear it. Now, let me try and remember what way the switches have to be for this to work. Oh, there we go. Lovely. Let's see, start. Now we're playing. Yeah, there's definitely about a half a second lag there or so. Yeah. Much better. Actually, the colours are slightly misaligned on this CRT. I don't know if that's because I've set it up near something bad or if it's damaged or... something else to put on the list. Oh, come on. Oh. Give me the oil slicks. There we go. Whoa. It would be really nice to have it as a 2-button thing. And back in the day, I did actually modify. I had an old quick shot with the button on the top and button on the base, and I modified it with a second cable so that the 2 buttons did different things. And that was great for this game. So you know, so the joystick essentially had 2 cables coming out of it, and the second one went into the second port. It worked well. Not seeing all that many bad guys. Oh, bulletproof bad guy. Okay, so I got over 10,000 points. I got the beep for free life, but I didn't get the icon, which is slightly concerning. It's not a bad version of that music either. Obviously, quite repetitive. comes a helicopter. I think you need a missile to shoot the helicopter down. What it does is it just drops bombs on you. Oh, there's my free life, so you don't. It only shows up after that time. Oh. Oops. Ah. There. Sorry about this. Kind of move some things just a little bit further, because I think what's happened there is I've got an unshielded speaker, so that's no good. I think that's better, yeah. Okay, now I need the truck back so I can get some music again. Suckers. Do I get the points for when they actually kill themselves? I wonder. Oh. How did I get a smoke screen? He was like... Oops. Just got my free life in time. Here we go. Icy roads ahead. Oh yeah, you go through the seasons as well, so it goes... You get spring and summer and that. We just went through autumn and now obviously winter, and the roads are quite slippy and very hard to control the car. Whoops. Ah, these guys have like spiky wheels. Oh, that'll do. There we go. Do it again. Ooh, what's going on there? I don't know exactly what's going on there. I know my capture card has been doing funky things recently, but I'm running this into a SCART to HDMI converter and then into the capture card, so it's quite the chain of things. Ah, look, there we go. It just gives you rockets for the shooting down the helicopter. Ah, out of the way. Pesky civilians. Hey, I'm immortal. How are you? Yes. I have it here with my 2 joysticks set up and everything so I can use the extra weapons. Now we're back to springtime. Oh, here we go, here we go. Oh. Oh, yeah, I forgot how to use it, but anyways. Dead. Did. There was talk of that a while ago, but originally this was supposed to be a James Bond game, and yeah, they lost the rights of it for whatever reason, and they changed it to generic Spy Hunter. But they made a new game of it, and then I think I think there was talk of a film. All right, yeah. Just have a horrible feeling it'd be pretty meh. But the concept did get used as a James Bond game a bit later on, didn't it? One of the sort of Timothy Dalton kind of era, late 80s, because this is 83. But I'm sure there was a vague, a sort of a franchise, Bond franchise version of this afterwards, like years later. Nah. So you go away. There it is again. Yeah. Helicopter doesn't want anything to do with me. Ah, shite. Oh dear. I don't think there was a version of this for the Amiga. There are games that were similar, I think, like that James Bond one. Like The Spy Who Loved Me or something like that, or I don't know, one of them. I can't remember what it's called, but there is a game that is kind of this idea on the Amiga. Can't remember what the name of it is. I missed my turn off. But yeah, it's basically this game. I did have thoughts back a while ago of doing an arcade conversion of this, or a conversion of the arcade version of this to the Amiga. Oh, glitch. But yeah, if I had the time. Is this it? Come on, I want to get back on the road. Don't like the water sections. Here we go. Yeah, absolutely. I'd say Hoffman has a nice queue of things set up. Oh yeah, cool. What's the plan for it? Oops. Oh, cool. Good stuff. Are you talking the worms and stuff like that? Or skid marks or that kind of thing. Oh yes, of course. Yeah, a bit of Chaos Engine. Good stuff. Oh yeah. Good stuff. And oh, what's the name of the dogfight? Like the dogfight 1.1, I think it is. And it's the two-player side on biplanes. It's great crack to play. And of course there's Sensi. Oh shit. Oh, icy roads. Ah! That's it. Oh, so close to getting another life. Okay. Right, what'll I do next? Let me see. After a bit of Chucky Egg, will we? Chucky Egg. Let's go. Let's see if I can load this without having to... will it work? Without clearing the RAM? Sometimes it does. Depends on the game. Yeah. Yes, the colours look very different on the capture compared to the CRT. Fire to start, pull back for instructions. Guide, henhouse, Harry, around the henhouse. Yes, we know it. Cool. One player. You've never seen the Atari in action? Yeah. They weren't that common, really. Like I was saying there earlier. There was only one other guy in my school that I knew that had an Atari 8 or an Atari 8-bit. So there weren't many opportunities for swapping games or copying games. Hey, why wouldn't you jump? Let's see, am I getting it right? Jump. Ah, jump is fire. Very unusual for an old platformer. Can't get that from there. Ah, uh-oh. Here we go. Oh. Ah! Yeah, I'm so used to the old platforms being up for jump. Not used to it. I'm sure you can jump over them, but I don't know if it's... Don't know. Give this another go. This is brutal. So I have to wait for this guy to go away. Oh well. Cheers. Oh, come on. Keep going down. Keep going down. No. Up, 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 up. Oh, yeah. School night and all that. But yeah, there are some aspects of this machine that are that be very familiar for you know, compared to the Amiga. Like you know, especially from a programming perspective, the it has a primitive copper and a primitive and basically the same style of sprites, although they're much more primitive. But they work in a very similar way, you know. So it's kind of when you look, you kind of see, oh yeah, there's definite heritage there. And of course, yeah, J Miner designed the chips for this as well. But yeah, these kind of graduated color backgrounds that does, and the kind of the you quite often find there sort of flashy colors and rainbow colors and stuff here and there. It's yeah, all very reminiscent of the copper and the copper effects. But this is my own original machine from way back when. This is tricky now. How am I supposed to get this guy? Just go up and fall down from above, I guess. Do 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 do. Oh, so you die if you hit the top of the screen. Okay, good to know. And you missed the platform because, you know, pixel perfect jumps and all that. Okay, should we give that another go? But yeah, see, you can see the rainbow effect there. That's all very coppery. And start. Oh, fire to start. Nothing's happening. Oh, enter name player. Oh, look at that. I got the high score. Shall we go again? One player. Yeah. There are lots of different versions of this game. Like this game's out in the Amiga as well, I'm sure. But it was on all the 8-bits, like the the Speccy, the C64, and it's amazing the like the differences, because basically when you kind of say, oh yeah, it's a port, but it's like they're basically just like someone described the game and someone made a game basically in a similar way. It's like, yeah, they all have like sort of different look to them. They, you know, there's not, they don't even try to look the same a lot of the time. Yeah, come on. Oh, come on. Go somewhere else. Okay, got you. And just Mm. Yeah. I never played the BBC version myself. I have a soft spot for the BBC because of having it in no in school. It's another joyful 8-bit trait of not being not being able to adjust a jump. Once you're in the air, that's it. You've committed. Which in a way is realistic, I suppose, but also very, very much simpler to do. But you kind of get used to being able to kind of just turn the other way and stuff in a jump, like with Mario and all that. No, okay, I'll go around you. Ooh. Whoop, whoop. I never even saw a dragon until one of the Scottish Amiga group meetups. One of the guys had one there. Ian, I think, had one. Yeah. Oh, shit. Whatever about these, like the dragon was definitely not a thing in Ireland. All C64s, the occasional Specky. And yeah, and then the likes of this and the Amstrad, and kind of very, very rarely. Which way are you going? Keep going, keep going, yeah. Balls. That is a bastard. Brutally unforgiving. To be fair, I think Nintendo did do a whole lot for the world. The world of platformers. Yeah, it's shocking. Between the jump physics and yeah, the general being slightly more forgiving. Yeah, like the likes of Mario, very much more playable. Of course you're coming down, aren't you? Now, can I fall too far? No, I can't. That's okay. Screwed here if this guy comes up. Oh, no, we're okay. We're okay. Come on, come on, come on. Go the other way. No. Okay, let's go this way. Oh. Oh. Hey. I fall from terrible fire. Thanks very much. Welcome along. Oh. Let's see, I may have pampered myself here now. Wait for this guy to go up. Is he going up? No, he's not. Go up the ladder. Go up the ladder. Do. Oh, come on. Ah, fuck this. Force him to come up the ladder now by standing on top of it. Of course. Go across. Here we go. I remember getting to a certain point where the big hen comes out of her cage and comes after you. Now I can't remember what point that is, but it feels very far away. It's like, this is going terribly. Oh, just about. Yeah. We weren't allowed to have games on the... We had a BBC in school. We weren't allowed to have games on it, unfortunately. But I wrote a few. Which one of them was... it was literally just an X chasing a star around, or something like that. But it was a two-player game. We had great crack with it in the lunch breaks when we were supposed to be out playing. Jesus. I wonder if that machine still exists. Go. Whoa, get on the ladder. Oh yeah. Oh, 3D pool on a BBC Micro. Cool. Now, come on, keep walking, keep walking. Yeah. So there were some aspects of the Atari that were very, very nice, and some quite limiting, and you can see that with the flicker of the chicks and chickens as they walk around. It's just a little bit, you know, a little bit of a redraw blank there. Ah. Oh, there was, yeah, we did have, that was the thing we had, and it was literally called Adventure on the BBC Micro in school, and it kind of went under the radar because it didn't look like a game, you know. Or maybe they allowed it because it was somewhat educational. Oh. Oh, that's an awkward one. No! But yeah, it was literally called Adventure, and oh, let me think. I don't think we ever got very far because I don't think there was a way of saving it, or we didn't have a way of saving it. So we got the same sort of 15 minutes into it every time we played it. Oh, now I'm gonna have to go and get a BBC emulator or BBC. I don't have space for BBC. Much and all as I'd like one. Fall off this one, don't I? Stay. No. Ah, come on. What? That's poxy. Don't say things. Let's see, go from this edge. There we go. What I did like about the BBC we had in school was that we had a disk drive, and apparently that was an exceedingly rare thing. You know, because you kind of took it for granted, but I think that was the first. That's the first disk drive that I used. And oh shit! Game over, man. And yeah, I still remember like star ADFS and that to get the to get the directory listing. Oh yeah. Oh, one more. Do, do, do. And there were so many platformers that, like, I had loads and loads and loads of these platformers, all with equally shit collision detection and equally shit jump physics. It was yeah, just the way it was. Someone did a Prince of Persia version for the Atari, which is very, very, very impressive, to be fair. I must get it. It needs extra RAM, I think. I think it needs 128K, so I need to get an L expansion for this. Ow, come on. That's just not fair. What a prick. Do. Keep going. It's amazing how you remember that music so well. The You Just Died music. I do have vague plans to add a clock port to this machine. It's kind of oh no! No. Yeah, that's it. Getting our 8-bit solos going. But yeah, it could be kind of cool. And it should be easy enough. Like there's a bus on the back of this machine that's literally just you know, straight connection to the CPU, and it basically, it looks very close to a clock port. It won't need that much logic to hack it on, but even if you wanted to do it the proper expansion way, like, because this actually has quite a nice expansion bus protocol on it, you know, it would be, you could do it in raw logic, you know. It's you know, it's one of these things that's on the list for for when I get the time. for that one. Yeah. Ah! Yeah. Yes, everything's best seen on the CD32. Quake and all. Yeah, that's it. I'll get myself trapped there. Is he going to keep coming? No. Yeah, forgetting for a second that this is how games work. But yeah, there's oh, there's Beer Belly Bert's Brew Biz that I remember, and there's Ghost Hunter, and there was any number of dodgy platform games I never got very far in. Always got absolutely shafted by the collision detection or the whatever mechanic it was. Yes, that is very nice. Has Amiga Bill got a 360, or is it a 328 that he has, or 330? No. For 330, yeah. Oh, I'm sure he'd be asking. Right. I always thought this was very heartbreaking, because you get these to high scores and then there's no way of saving them. Oh well. Right, what do we go for next? Crack Up. Oh, that's Breakout kind of clone. Yeah, that was that was pretty awesome, to be fair. Okay, so Disc 1, Crack Up. Now this game I really liked. No, there's been talk for years of a port of it, because you could port the C64 one relatively easily. It just hasn't happened, and unfortunately the Atari it didn't really. There were some of the big games that it didn't get because the C64 was kind of like the lead platform, and in a way I think it probably could have done or I'm sure it could have done a decent Elite, being so close to the C64. But yeah, but it didn't happen. But I was saying there, yeah, there's a port of Prince of Persia, and it is excellent, but needs 128k. Oh, there's a good smell of old electronics now. This I'm playing it on my my 1084, and I don't think it's been switched on in a while. Oh. Polish version? Polish cracks? Yeah, yeah. The room's full of that smell now. Oh, we're getting the full copper style effects there. Jeez, this is quicker than I remember. Oh, that didn't go well. Ah! Oh, I'm clearly rubbish at this. That's an extend. Is it? No? Oh, extra life. Cool. Oh, getting all the extra lives. Feel sorry for me on level 1 doing so badly. Let's catch. Oh, come on. But like, you know, it's relatively simple, I suppose. But on a technical level, this gets a lot out of the machine. It's, you probably can't see it there. It is super smooth. So, not that there's a lot going on, but 50 frames a second, and all the colors and the star field. It's pretty cool. That's extend, isn't it? Ah, there we go, yeah. Can you make it longer again? No. Sadly not. Oh yes, laser bat. Okay. Slow makes calms it down a bit, but also makes it probably a little bit boring. It's worn off now anyway. Do. Ah! Balls. I think this game could benefit from a mouse or paddle. Probably didn't need that at this stage, but sure. Give me a chance for a sip of wine. Maybe not. Boom. Ah! Come on. Here we go. Oh, this one's a bastard. All comes back to me. Come on now. Yes. Yes, that's exactly how it works. Oh, shit. That's it. What's B? Oh, cool. Skip the level. Although I think that level probably completes itself by the looks of things. I don't think I've ever gotten the benefit of that double thing. Ah, no. Ah, lads. Games were definitely tougher back in the day. Or maybe I'm just shit at them. Oh dear, that's terrible. Go again. Go again. Does have pretty colours though. It's actually kind of can't really see it in this game. It's it's well hidden, but on the Atari it has the modes it uses. The pixels are 4 kind of pixels wide and 1 pixel tall for getting these kind of colors. So you can see that in the star field that each pixel is like 4 by 1 sized. It's a nice way of getting all the colors on the screen. Ah. Yeah. Oh. Where's auto fire? Ah! Teach me to go looking for auto fire. Ah, there's a laser. And again. There's another very, Amiga thing is like the different resolutions and stuff at different points in this, as on the different lines of the screen. So you can see the top where the scores are and stuff. It's a different mode altogether, and down the bottom where the lives and the level are different mode again. And it's kind of what the Amiga does when you drag a screen down, but it means you can have 2 totally different screen modes on the one. But that's part of the whole J minor thing. Oh, that's the next level bonus. There we go. B for boost. Don't know. Ah. That was even worse than last time. Oh no, 1 life. Yeah, well, that'll do that, I think. Like I said, it's very polished, very smooth, and a nice use of the hardware and stuff like that. I suppose it would want to be for what was it, 1989, I think. But yes, that's Polish scroll text. I don't guess it's because it was cracked. Oh, I bet you they're cheats or stuff. Oh no, or is that just the instructions? Oh, it actually says 1989 on the screen. Good stuff. Okay. What's next? Educational. No thanks. Games. I have some educational stuff on this because I was getting my little boy to play some of the things, and it's kind of a find the letter, find the first letter, or basic sums and stuff like that. And he was loving it. Okay, so we just played Crack Up. A bit of Blue Max. Oh, Blue Max was a favourite of mine. I put in Blue Max. Actually, I basically just copied over a bunch of games that I had, and most of them I would have said were favourites, I suppose, because they're the ones they remember, Blue Max. This was on the C64 as well, but I think the original was on the Atari, and I've played the C64 when it's not as good. Although I'm just seeing catching up on messages there. Cheers, Andrew. Yeah, the music isn't. Let's see. Let's just go. Off to a cracking start. Kamikaze trainee. Okay, I think my controls are reversed. Let's see. Yes. I'm definitely not going anything above novice. Normal, reverse control. That's the way it should be. Yeah. Now. Oh, let me think, how do I do the bombing? Is it... Oh, that's it. Kind of a... Oh, there you got it. Slightly annoying in that you've got 3 different axes. It's slightly awkward. I think it would be nicer with a, it's like, with possibly a 2-button controller or something like that. But you've got altitude, pull up, push down, left and right, and then to speed up and slow down is diagonal, like that and like that, and that's actually really awkward if you're in a bit of a tight spot. Those gunboats are hard to hit. Whoa. Oh. Runway. Landing gear. Here we go. Oh, I'm out of wine. Don't bomb me. Oh, excellent. That's my base gone. Oh well. Could have been worse. But yeah, if you're trying to climb and turn at the same time, you cannot... Oh, the gun's been knocked out by that flak burst. Oh well, just bomb the shit out of things. But yeah, you can't... If you try to climb and turn at the same time, you end up accelerating or decelerating, and that's you know, neither climbing nor turning, which is annoying. Now, there is actually quite a lot to this game. Like, you can get very low down and you can strafe the guns and stuff like that, but you have to avoid trees and buildings. That's quite a... You know, there's actually a lot of stuff that goes on in... Gun is not working properly. Actually, I've got a lot of damage for everything. Please let me land. Do do do. Boom. No! Oh, you prick. Is it going to repair my plane? It is. It's okay. It's okay. Until this guy goes on and actually bombs me off the runway. Yeah, like there. I'm trying to pull up and go left. Can't be done. You have to go left, or you have to pull up. I think holding a button to accelerate or decelerate would be much nicer. This was a big game, as in it was a fancy one. Is it? Did I get hit by something there? My bombs don't work. I think I did, or I must have. Oh, and now everything's broken. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Come on, give me a runway. But yeah, because like most games came in like a standard cassette kind of case, but this one came, like I remember, came in a very fancy kind of a deluxe cassette case. Stop. There we go. Now repair my poor broken plane. Whoosh. Oop. Ah. Oh, we're away from the river now. There are phases to this game. You get to a certain point, and you basically end up in the city, and you have to blow up the enemy headquarters, and that's it. You're finished the game then. But oh, here we are. Yeah. We're in the second phase now. Once we go away from the river, so we want to blow up the enemy airports, enemy cars. So I don't know if they're enemy buildings or just civilian buildings. Ouch. You don't move on to the next phase of a level until you get a certain number of those marked buildings. Oh, my plane is very sick. The only thing working on it is the gun. But I don't have the speed to catch up on any of these guys anyway, so... Yes, land, land, land. Eek! Oh, I'm not going to have much runway left. And when you do finish the game, whether you've... shit. Runway sweeper. Oh dear. Yeah, when you finish the game, whether you die or whether you get to the end, you get a rank. It's definitely a step up from my last rank. Should we give it another go? Okay, go. I think this is another game like Spy Hunter that's kind of ripe for an Amiga port. If I had the time. Oh, there's a target. Oh yeah. Whoa. When you're looking at another plane, that plane's a target. The status bar at the bottom flashes blue or turns blue when you've got when you're on the same altitude. So that's when you can shoot them and also crash into them. Oh, bombs are broken. Where is he? Oh, come on. So you can get... Ooh, you can get low enough to strafe boats and things. Is that low enough? That was very tight. Can't bomb the bridge. Yeah, when you're that low, you have to watch out for... yes, please. Land, land, land. Watch out for trees and buildings and everything. Right, yeah, thanks very much for joining in. And yes, I'll keep an eye out on Friday night. Cool, thanks very much. Oh. He's damaged my plane. Can't fly properly now. Can't remember what the you got damage indicators, so the F and the M. So M is maneuverability or maneuvering or whatever. G is gun, B is bombs. What's F? Oh, I can't get down. F. Fuel? Was I losing fuel? I don't know. Don't bomb me. That's it. Yeah, it must be fuel. Maybe I was losing fuel very quickly. Ah. Okay. Now I can't bomb anymore. Oh, I can't. Also can't get over to him. Oh, there we go. Straight from the water. What's my altitude? Woo! Oh, and the gun placement's on the bank as well. Just remember to get up and over the bridge. 15 feet off the water. Go. Ooh, that was quick coming up. No. That's it. No. Oh, he's broken my gun. Get up, get up. Ooh, he's going fast. Can't remember the significance of those pink buildings. Because they're not, like, you know, the targets are designated for, like that one. They are for moving on to the next level, or the next phase. But I can't remember what the story is. With the pink buildings, are they just enemy buildings? Do you get more points for them? Don't know. Yes, please land. I need my gun fixed. What? Bump. Oh, come on. Class 4 Air Cadet. That's not so bad. Right, I'm having another go with this. That's just cheap. There's literally nothing you can do when you're sitting on the ground. You're a sitting duck. If you try to take off, you won't be going fast enough, and you just explode. So that's that. Oh. Do. Target. Boom. some tanks. Ah, I should have got him. Oh dear. Yes, land. Off to the side of the runway this time. Not that that's going to make any difference if he blows the shit out of me here. Don't. Okay. Refueled and rearmed. What a bastard. Gun's broken. Oh, you prick. Runway sleeper, that's no good. Okay, I'm going again. I used to be able to complete this back in the day. Don't think I ever got the top rank, which is kind of like, which is really your aim. You need to be absolutely pummeling everything along the way. Some guns, but too low. Okay, well, that was clearly stupid. Kamikaze trainee, go again, go again. One more go. Oh. Oh, you bastard. There's some tanks hiding in the trees and stuff there. Oh. Yeah, good lad. Ah. I'm gonna get him. Yes, please. Oh, no damage actually. No. Leave me alone. Oh. Always have to be careful when there are other planes around, because to drop a bomb you hold fire and press push forward, so you kind of dive bomb basically. But you lose a bit of height, a bit of altitude, of course, and if you're flying over another plane, you can end up like nose diving into them, which is, yeah, a bit shit. Oh, my gun's broken. No point in strafing. Stay high, bomb everything. Yes, land, please. There was nothing wrong with that. I hit the wrong way. One more go. One more go. Ugh. Whoa. Can you straight the cars on the bridges? I guess. Must be. Oh, yes. Ah. Oh, my gun's broken again. Ah. Come on, give me something to bomb. Lucky shopping. The occasional bullet firing. Yes, I need to land. Now, did I just touch down too early? Who knows? Anyway. Is it? I don't think I've ever played it. Oh, I'm going to hit that pothole now, watch. I don't think I've ever played them. What's... okay, we're okay. But yeah, really like this. And like I said, if I had the time now, I'd do an Amiga conversion, some slightly updated graphics and controls maybe. But it's a great game. My gun's broken again. And F is on again. Is my fuel going down quicker now? Wasn't really paying attention to it. Does look like it's going down quite rapidly. Oh, I want to bomb one of the planes. Yes, land. Where's the runway? Oh, must be over here. No. Oh, you prick. Oh, that's not on. One more. I'm not taking that. Like, doesn't matter how good you are at a game. Just like sitting there getting shot on. Yeah, you can't be doing that, lads. Oh, I've already lost some maneuverability. Yeah, that was definitely... that F means a fuel leak because it's going down slower now than it was. Yeah, there you go. God damn it. Oh. The plane's falling apart. Can. Nothing works. Oh, my gun's still working just about. Nope, there's my gun not working. Shit. A little bit, actually. Oh, go away from me. There we go, thanks. The other day, I think it was only like the second day of the Russian invasion, and I was playing Earth 2140 on the stream. I was like, thought nothing of it, because I was halfway through a game, and I said, I'll continue on with that. You know, just thinking, you know, here's me, you know, building a heap of tanks and sending them off into battle. Like, yeah, probably slightly insensitive, but yeah, sure, it's all good. It only even occurred to me like halfway through or something. I was like, well, I'm not quitting now. I'm doing well. Where's that plane? I can't get behind him because these controls are weird. Where can I shoot those boats? Whoa. Land. Probably didn't need to. Actually, you know what? Oh, now I've landed late. Yeah. Oh, do I have enough runway? Oh, Jesus. Just about. Just about. Ooh. Just realised I have the sound from this machine very low for me. But it's also just in one ear. Now I do have a stereo thing on this. Well, I say like it's not an actual stereo machine. There are mods for a stereo output, but it's just like literally joining the two cables together. And one doesn't seem to be there. Probably because I plonked the monitor down on it. I'm not doing great here now, to be fair. Can I pause this? I can. Oh, tell you, this propeller's still spinning even though it's paused. Oh yes, I pulled one of the cables out. I clunked the monitor down on it. Oh, there we go, full stereo mono. Oh, he fairly skewered me. Basically just a passenger until we get to another airport. Here we go. Oh, that's very quick. Again. That's not great. Don't know if I have enough runway. Sure, we'll find out. Oh, no, the bloody trees. Who puts trees at the end of a runway like that? One more go. Ah, come on. Had him. Okay, come here, you. There we go. Ah, oops. No gun, no gun. Now fuel leak. Okay, I think we're okay. We're okay. Can't shoot the bastard. And there we go. Yeah. Oh. Ah, I'll never make that. Damn it. Blow up everything. Especially that. No, I missed that. God damn it. Oh, that was low. Yes, yes, yes. No, don't you dare. Ooh, a big one. Like that. Oh, he's low. Also kind of relatively unusual for an 8-bit game. But yeah, you don't have lives as such. Got the one life. I suppose you can't repair things as lives, but oh, my fuel. Oh, that's good. Go down, stop. That's it. Cool. Thanks very much for dropping in. Yeah, have fun tomorrow. Fuel leaking again. Ah. Ooh. I don't actually know what's a very good score or anything like that. So I don't know how well I'm doing. I probably should be down low straight for more things. And oh no. Oh, he has riddled my plane. Oh. Yes, land, land, land. Oh, get down. That's alright. No! I don't know if I can take off with those craters, but we'll see. Oh, you can. Good to know, good to know. Ooh. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, come on. Class 4 Air Cadet. Right, one more go. I'm gonna at least get to the city. not getting huge scores for super dangerous strafing. So I wonder if it's worth it. Shooting and playing seem to be more lucrative. Oh, my gun's broken. Bom bom bom. Oh, everything's broken except for my bombs. Okay. Hey George, welcome along. How are you? It's not Amiga stuff today. Actually, for a bit of a change, this is my old Atari 800 from back in the day. It's an Atari 800 XL. But yes, it is my old one from back in the 80s. And this is Blue Max, which is actually quite a good game. It's a very good game. Oh, and I've got a very damaged plane. So basically nothing's working. It's really hard to fly, but I can land and get repaired now. For it. Oh, and I'm drifting with the wind. Oh no. Ugh. There we go. Yeah, good stuff. And this is it's a nice machine because I had this basically because my uncle had one, but no one else I knew had one. Everyone had Commodore 64s and occasionally Spectrums, but yeah, this is what I got, for better or worse. But it turns out that it is a J minor machine, and was you know, when you program it and when you see the hardware in action, you can kind of see an awful lot. Like, I don't know how smoothly it looks on the stream there, but there's like silky smooth scrolling on my screen here, and it has basically a sort of a primitive copper and a primitive sprites, but they work the very same way as they do on the Amiga, and things like splitting resolutions down screen and stuff like that is all there as well. So you know, so you get games that are using like full color in one section of the screen, and then use a different screen mode to get the high resolution for a score screen or whatever at the bottom or at the top. And yeah, that's you can see where all the Amiga stuff came from. Oh, you know, it's an evolution of this, basically. But this is one of my favourite games from back in the day. I'm saying I had it on cassette tape, and it came in a fancy cassette case, like not the normal cassette case, but like almost like a VHS case, which is quite cool. Where are you? Where are you? There you go. Let's see. Can't get you. I don't really need to land, but I suppose I should. There we go. But yeah, so I had this machine because not many people I knew had one. Oh no! Yeah, I bought most of the games that I have, or you know, I got a load of games with it because I actually got it second hand. But yeah, it is a nice machine. But again, like the Amiga, it got lumped with some less than, you know, with some ports that, you know, weren't aimed at it, you know, so you know, the hardware was capable of more than the ports could do. So you know, so a lot of the games, because the C64 was more popular, a lot of the games are lazy ports, and the C64 version is better, which is a shame, because in many ways the hardware has a lot of advantages on the Atari. Oh, come on. Oh. Yes, land. Yeah, no, that's true, absolutely. Whichever is the lead machine, I suppose, gets the first rate port, and then everything else is a bit less. But this one is kind of like a rarity, as in this game was released for the Atari and then it was ported to the C64, and I don't think it's as good on the C64. Haven't played it, like, it just doesn't feel the same. So so it's one of the originals. That's nice. It's very nice on the Atari, I have to say. One of my favorites from back in the day. But yeah, there's a couple of games like Airwolf and I think Whirly Nerd and a couple of others that are just like, oh, this is pretty poor compared to the C64 version. Yeah, that's it. So I played a little. Oh, my bombs aren't working. No, there's a target. Oh, did I get it? No, I didn't. But I played a port, like a clone of a Breakout clone called Crack Up, and it's like it's interesting because it's really good. It's really polished. It has loads of colors on the screen. It has this like smooth scrolling Starfield background and stuff like that. But you know, and it looks really, really well, and like it just shows the kind of the quality that you could get when you push the hardware. Yeah. But yeah, a lot of fond memories of this machine. It's got a terrible keyboard. Back in the day, the audio broke, and what happened there? Oh, you bastards. Okay, one more go, because that's not fair. Also unforgiving, as in sometimes you get hit when you're on the ground. There's nothing you can do about it. But oh, what was this thing? What was it? Forget now. Yeah, this and yeah, you do get some games. There's a strategy game on this which wouldn't be very stream friendly because it's very slow, and you know the computer takes a long time to take its turns, and there's no music, or there's basically no sound or anything. But it's so good, and it has this nice smooth scrolling map, and it just really makes the thing feel like, you know, like a big open area, you know. It's yeah, it's very good. But yeah, these are the games I was playing back in the 80s and in the 90s, I suppose. But oh yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, I was trying to add some hardware onto this back in the day, and I broke a couple of chips in it. And so I ended up putting it in my parents' attic, and it stayed there for 30 years or something like that. And I rescued it there a little while ago, repaired it. Some of the stuff was like so easy to repair because I just didn't have the tools or the knowledge at the time, and oops. So I wanted to, or you know, so I was able to just look at it and think, oh, I know exactly what's going on here. And yeah, it was good. So it was nice to be able to get it back to working. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame. Like, we had the December one kind of ready, and then we couldn't release it because we were talking about the January show, which got cancelled at kind of short notice. So so we had to lay that back, and then yeah, between I think everyone has extra demands on their time, and it's just difficult to find a time that suits everyone, and to you know, it seems to be taking up too much of, not too much, but it just seems to be very, very difficult to get the actual time together. So so we say give it a bit of a rest for a while, and then we'll regroup and maybe have you know, get back to it maybe sort of at the end of this year, because I think there's probably almost certainly going to be an Amiga Ireland next year, because yeah, I think things should almost definitely be back to normal, let's say, by then. Oh, come on, there we go. Okay, anything to shoot there. Okay. Whoa, don't bomb me on the ground now. No. I was saying to some of the guys earlier, this is a great game, and I think it is ripe for an Amiga version, not a port, but you know, kind of with slightly, you know, updated graphics and slightly updated controls. This could be a really good game, and a bit of sound. You know, like the like Hoffman's. Hoffman's ports that look really, really good, and you know, kind of remastered effectively. If I had the time, if I had the time, I've been saying one more go with this for a long time, but one more go because I'm getting fairly harshly blown up with this. Don't know what that flicker was, but as I've got a few things strung together to get the capture working for this. So like the actual machine's not showing it. It's, I'm sure, something to do with one of the capture devices. Yeah, gotcha. Boom. Really hard to judge the flight of the planes, and it does give you a warning that a plane's on the same altitude as you, but it doesn't always stop them from hitting you. Go. You can see it's kind of, yeah, you've got phases of this game, and once you hit enough of those targets, you move on to the next phase. So eventually you get to the end where you get to the enemy city and you have to bomb the headquarters. And once you bomb the headquarters, you still have to get to a safe airport, and it's a bastard because it's so tough. Like 80s games are. Yeah, tell me about it. It's unfortunate, but that is the way it is, I guess. And now I'm definitely onto a new phase because we've moved away from the river. We're starting to get enemy airports, or airfields, enemy buildings. Not gonna get that. Now that's a target plane. Where are you? Yeah. It's not fair, is it? Yeah. Yeah, whoever came up with this idea that time flies when you're having fun should be shot. Yeah. Yes, I'll land. Yeah, there are a few things in the game that are, you know, I think could be updated and it would work quite well on the Amiga. Like, the speed of your plane doesn't affect the scrolling or the movement speed at all, actually. It just affects what you can do. Like, if you're not fast enough, you can't take off, and you can't land if you're going too quickly. And the sound of the engine doesn't change with speed, it just gets louder rather than changing pitch. So there's some nice little touches like that that could be, damn it, could be easily done. He's after hitting me now and I'm damaging my plane, and it's very hard to fly now. Boom. Just gonna bomb shit out of everything. I'm playing this on my Commodore 1084S or 108-4S, and with the S-Video on it, so I've got an absolutely glorious picture here. I'm just looking at the stream, and it's a little bit, the colours are a bit, like the green is a bit bright, and the plane should be, is the plane on, that I see here is pure white, my player plane. And on the stream it looks like the green's bleeding into it a bit. So, oh, that was terrible. Okay, one more. One more and then I'd probably go to bed. But, yeah, I tried to run the S-Video into the capture card and I was having none of it. Not a chance. So, and that's kind of as good as you get, because these old machines, the color output, yeah, no, I can't. I should be in bed already. But the color output on this is a similar concept to the C64. So it's chrominance and luminance, and that's how you set the color. You know, on the screen, each, you know, the pixel values aren't like RGB. They're you set the color and you set the brightness, and so it actually has quite a nice. It has more a bigger palette than the C64, but how you use it is a bit different. So you can get a lot more colors on the screen, but some things are quite limited. Like sprites are limited to 2 colors unless you do tricks and stuff. So it's you know, there are differences here, there, and everywhere. But yeah, the composite out, which is what you're viewing, does not look as nice. I guess that's to be expected. At some point, I might modify this to have a RGB out. Don't know if I really want to or not, but maybe. No. But yeah, having an RGB mod on it would make it. Oh, come on! I'm not having that. Ooh. Ah. Losing fuel. Yes. Need to land. Don't you fucking... Oh, come on. Ah, dear. These games were harsh. Oh, yes. Yes, boom. Oh. Nah. Losing fuel again. Yes, land please. Go. Now leave me alone. I think if I was to do a port or a remake of this, I would definitely make sure they don't bomb me on the ground like that. Or at least, you know, I say 1 in 5 games I play, that's what happens. It's like, yeah, it can't be happening that much. Then is it really a port if you're making it, you know, easier? Ah. I'm never gonna make that. Yeah. Yes, let's land. Oh, is that a bit far over? No. Oh. They seem to stop bombing as soon as you're taking off, so, or as soon as you're rolling on the runway. Seems a little bit, yeah, not right. Yes. Oh, plane's broken. Ah. Landing, landing, landing. Get down, yeah. Okay, whatever happens now, I'll call it at when this is over. Okay. I hit that building. Stop again, can't get him. Nope. Can't reach that. Ooh, we can get that pink yoke. Ah. Can't drop bombs. Oh, I can sometimes drop bombs. Should be down strafing. Is that feet? 22 feet off the ground? Seems quite the... Ooh. Seems quite a serious, seriously low altitude, but I suppose I'm shooting tanks. So, maybe. If you go much lower, you can dip your wings and hit the ground, which is not good. And hit riverbanks and trees and stuff, so it's quite has its moments. 1983 apparently, this game. I think the XL, like this machine, Fuel League already. I think that came out in 1983 as well. Kind of a response to C64, but it's actually like much of the chipset is basically the same as the Atari 800 from 1978. I want to say. Oh, I am getting absolutely pummeled here. Oh dear. Poor plane. It's getting riddled. Still have bombs. Oh, that was close. Now I don't have bombs. No, go away from me. I can't take much more of a battering. Oh no! Ah. Oh dear, so close. Class 3 Air Cadet. Right, I think I'll have to call it at that. Yeah, let's not. Oh, can't. There we go. Such fond memories. Okay, well, I'm going to call it there. Thanks very much for stopping in, and yes, good night. I don't know when I'll be streaming again. Let's see, is there anyone to raid? Not really. Sure, we'll just head over to Amiga Live, I guess. But yeah, no, thanks very much. See you soon. Take care. And let's go Amiga Live. Actually, you know what? I see a friend of mine is on. A group of Italian hell let loose. Let's just give him a raid, just for the laugh. Okie dokie. Okay.